And while I have this up, I wanted to bring something up too, because I was watching the John Campea show. I watch the John Campea show from time to time. And he was talking about physical media is going bye-bye for Disney in Australia. And that's pretty freaking scary. Like this is the first death nail, which means more is coming. You know, more is coming. I mean, guys, think about that. Is that scary? That they are going to be doing away with physical media in Australia for Disney movies. That's the start of something. Now, to put that into perspective, that means there's no physical media in Australia for Disney. Not, oh, but you have this option. No. That means it's only digital now. It's only digital. When's the last time has that ever happened? Pretty much since the dawn of physical media. It's always been there, you know? And now we are officially at the start of phasing out physical media, because it's got to start in one country, right? So it's kind of scary. It's really scary if you think about it. And you know, I love having the option to have digital copies, digital media, Vudu, Amazon Prime. I do. I mean, I use it all the time. I love it. But two things. When the internet's down, unless you download them, which they do give you that option, but when the internet's down, you ain't watching, right? What was the other thing? The other thing, what was the other thing? Internet's down, you ain't watching, and I think the other thing I was going to say was the price of physical media, because there's going to be leftovers that are around. It's going to skyrocket. Like it is going to literally just, I mean, through the roof. Or eventually down the line, it'll creep back up like say vinyl, you know, because I remember there was a time, hell, this was like in the 80s where vinyl was kind of phased out. It was always kind of around, but when CDs came along, then vinyl was gone. And nobody ever thought vinyl would come back. And now, I don't know if it's right now, but I know vinyl outsold CDs like a couple of years ago, and it probably still does. So maybe there's a chance that physical media, if it does eventually phase out, maybe down the line, because retro is kind of a big thing, it'll come back around. But during that window, physical media, again, it's going to skyrocket in price. It's going to be insane to get anything. So why am I telling you this? If you want physical media to be around, and I'm talking about the smaller companies like Arrow Video, like Shout Factory. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I remember what my second point was. If you only have digital streaming, digital companies, I guarantee you titles that don't get rented or bought that often will be dropped. I guarantee you. They will be gone. Now, does that mean if you buy the title, when that title vanishes into thin air, does it vanish off of your catalog? Who knows? But that idea is there. If you really think that Amazon Prime or Vudu is going to have like Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, a title like that, that's a deep cut Jello movie. Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward. It's on streaming right now somewhere, but who knows? 10 years down the line, Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward could disappear into thin air. Could never exist again, you know, unless you buy it on eBay in a physical release. So I'm not here to try to tell you guys to, switch to physical media. No, have your cake and eat it too. Enjoy your digital releases, but I'm just putting this information out there for you guys to think about. Think about what 10 years from now is going to be like when this stuff isn't around, you know? Do you want it to be around? Because if you don't want it to be around and you're fine with it not existing, then hey, that's fine, you know. We all have 10 different things going on in our lives. I'm sure physical media might not be at the top of the priority, but you know, I love physical media. I love it to death. I love the quality. The quality is just freaking top notch. And just the idea of it going away, man, that's scary to me. So if you do want it to be around, I would say especially support those smaller companies like Vinegar Syndrome, like Arrow Video, like Shout Factory. You know, and you name 3-4 other small companies. There's probably a dozen of them. Now is the time to support those companies as hard as you can. If there's a title that you're really, you know, you're thinking about having in your collection, buy it. But don't buy it through Amazon. Buy it through Arrow, buy it through Shout Factory. You know, that's how we keep those companies alive for years down the road. And maybe down the road when physical media is gone, they're able to keep their business afloat because of you, you know? Hey, we can still have a small little market here of physical media. Now, it's probably going to go up in price a little bit. They'll be able to sell those for probably $50 a pop. Who knows? But again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but you know, this is scary shit to me. As somebody who likes to collect movies, especially horror movies, I buy mostly horror movies. Like, what percentage of any particular genre do you guys like to buy for physical media? Do you like to buy pretty much, you know, every type of genre, like say your superhero movies, your dramas, your comedies, or do you mostly just buy stuff like horror, you know, or whatever your favorite genre is? Because that's kind of the way I am. I don't really buy anything outside of horror anymore, you know, and I'll even admit, I think digital has a lot to do with that. You know, I'm not knocking digital at all. As a matter of fact, just last night, guys, you know what I did? This is how nice digital is. And, I bought Never Sleep Again. You know, everybody's been talking about Nightmare on Elm Street, and I was in the mood to watch. And I even watched the first 3 Nightmare movies over the last couple days. I'm in a nightmare mood, and so I thought, damn, I don't own Never Sleep Again. I'll go look on Amazon. I think I bought it on Amazon, and it was like $11, $12. Fuck yeah. I bought it and I got it right there. I got it now on Amazon, you know, and I started watching it last night. It's a 4-hour documentary. But yeah. But yeah, I have a lot of superhero movies too, like Blu-rays. I pretty much have every genre. I probably got like 700-800, maybe even I haven't counted. I haven't counted my collection. I might have 1,000 Blu-rays. I have no idea. And 4Ks. I don't know. But I mean, as you can see behind me, that's all VHS back there. I got a VHS player right there. You know, I like having a physical media collection. What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DD Live clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, you can go over here. You can go over here. Click on one of those. And yeah, hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.